Is that true, Leo? Is that true? Hello, welcome back to my channel. I am finally back with a new video for you guys, and it's a good one. I had this requested a couple times. I am going to show you what's in my baby bag. Now, I honestly didn't think that my baby bag was that exciting, but I did get it requested a couple times, so here we go. I'm gonna show you what I have. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the thing that I like the most about my baby bag, and that is the actual baby bag. So my baby bag is the Itsy Ritsy backpack baby bag. So Itsy Ritsy brand. They have a ton of products, not just baby bags. They have other things. They also have, this is a full-size backpack. They have minis. So if you have like a 2-year-old or you're going somewhere quick and you don't need all your stuff, they have smaller ones that are just as cute and less expensive. So you should definitely check out Itsy Ritsy. But I'll tell you a little bit about how I came across this and why I got it. So when I had Kevin, I was very young, I didn't have a ton of money, and I didn't know anything about having a child. So I kind of learned as I went, and one of the things that I learned with him was that it was really important to invest in a nice baby bag. So with him, I just bought an inexpensive, like, crossbody baby bag, and within 3 months I needed a new one, and I just kept that cycle going. So I bought probably 5 baby bags throughout his entire life of needing a baby bag. And so I decided this time around I was going to invest in something that was much more durable, could withstand the life of a baby bag, which we people who have baby bags and have children know you do a lot with your baby bag, and it goes through a lot. It is probably your most used and abused possession other than your stroller. And so I needed to get something good. Also, I wanted to make sure it was cute, because this is your #1 accessory for the next 2+ years. This will be on your back, on your shoulder, with you wherever you go with your kids for that entire time. So you need it to match everything. You need to feel confident with it. I also wanted my husband to feel comfortable with it too. Not that that really matters, but you know, he has no problem throwing this on his back and going for that too. So that's why I love this. Now, I knew I liked Itsy Ritsy. I knew I wanted to get it. It was the first thing I wanted to invest in. So I went to the website and they were $160. Now, not that I don't think that a backpack, or I'm sorry, your baby bag, this baby bag itself is not worth $160. It certainly is. That is a lot of money for a lot of people. And I was trying to save money because I'm about to have 2 babies. And so things are about to get more expensive. So I went on a mission to figure out how I could get this for less money. And I found out that if I signed up for the Pampers Rewards program, I would get a 50% off coupon for Itsy Ritsy. And I got this backpack for $80 as opposed to the $160 that it was selling for. So major, major steal. I am beyond happy that I spent the money, and I would spend $160 if I had to. I would have spent that too, because I am obsessed. I love this baby bag, and it has so many pockets. I'll show you more as we go, but this is my favorite thing, is my baby bag. So let's show you the rest. Okay, so I am just going to take things out of my baby bag as they are in the bag and show you what's in here. I didn't do any special like arrangement of things. This is literally how I take it out with me. So you're seeing exactly what I take with me when I go out. And so I'll start with this front pocket here. This pocket is designated always, always, always for their bottles. So we use Dr. Brown's bottles. These are 4 ounces. We do take the 8 ounces with us more often because they eat more than 4 ounces now in a sitting. But these are the 4 ounces bottles, and I always put them in this gigantic front pocket, which would be perfect for wipes, bottles, diapers, if you're quickly trying to grab things like that. So that's what's in this pocket. Then there are these 2 front pockets here, and they are magnetically open and close. So cute and perfect. So in the smaller pocket, I have, first and foremost, I got this for my baby shower. I hadn't thought about it until I got it, and this is a must-have. You have to have hand sanitizer in your baby bag. Here's why. You're going to change a diaper in the back of your car, or in a public restroom where the soap is run out, or you're gonna touch something and then have to deal with your babies. So having hand sanitizer with you is so important. This is Honest Company, which I love Honest Company so much, and it's lavender scented. So super recommend this for sure. Go get yourself some hand sanitizer for your backpack or baby bag, however you choose. In that same pocket, I also have, this is Aveeno baby lotion. My kids have super dry skin. They have eczema on their cheeks. And so I am, every diaper change, adding lotion to their faces. And so I bring a little mini bottle of this. And then if I go to like my parents' house and we end up doing a bath there for some reason, I can use the lotion on them too. Because the other thing that I have in that front pocket is lotion for myself. So I am constantly washing my hands or washing bottles, and my hands get so dry and cracked that I have to use lotion. In the very beginning, when the babies were first born, I was washing my hands so much that they were so cracked and so painful. It was worse than my nipples with breastfeeding. It was terrible. So I learned to carry some lotion with me for that very reason. So we are constantly lotioning. The babies get lotioned, I get lotioned. We make sure that our skin is not dry and cracking because it's the worst. So very important things. The next thing is this bigger pocket in the front. So I have pacifiers with those little things that you hook onto their, wish I knew what this was called. I think this was Spearmint Company I got these at. Excuse me. And it hooks to their shirts so that they can spit out the pacifier and you're not losing the pacifiers because they are so easy to lose. So you're probably like, why is this in your baby bag and not hooked to your baby when you're out? My kids do not take pacifiers. They will not take pacifiers. I have tried a million times. I know it's definitely great that there's not going to be a habit that they have to break in the future, but I would love for there to be an easy fix to soothe them. There isn't. They don't like them. So why do I even have them? One, because people always ask me, do you have a pacifier? And instead of being like, nope, I just have one, and then they can learn for themselves that this doesn't work. 2, there are very, very, very rare occasions where they're so tired and fussy and that I can stick a pacifier in their mouth. They will suck on it for like 2 seconds and it will help calm them down. It is very rare, but it occasionally happens, and I like to be over prepared, so I still bring these with me. Plus, these are really cute. So, I hear a baby. Okay. So the next thing that I have in here, we talked about the Itsy Ritsy brand. I have more Itsy Ritsy. These are the cutest teethers in the whole world. I got them at Target. They're little mittens. They go on their tiny little hands and then they can chew. You know, they're chewing on their hands anyway. Put this on their hand, they chew on this teether toy. This is a cactus and this is a pineapple. So absolutely the cutest. This is Itsy Ritsy brand. And I got them at Target, and they're so cute. We just started teething here. No actual teeth yet, but definitely the drooling and the needing to gnaw on things. So these are perfect. I definitely recommend them. So cute. And the last thing I have in this pocket, Vaseline. Sounds silly. This is a lifesaver. You can use it for a million different things. I use it for their cheeks when their eczema is really bad. I use it for just like dry skin in general. You can use it for a million different things, but I have this with me at all times. I have 2 of them on the actual diaper table, and then I have one in my baby bag. Super inexpensive, and you will use it, so I definitely recommend. So the first thing I have in here, this is a wipes container. I take wipes out of a giant thing, put them in this side, seal it up, and then you open this flap. Ta-da, you get wipes. Now, this is the one that I have from when Kevin was young, and I don't know why I have an attachment to it, but I do. I won't get a new one. I use the same one. I don't remember where I got it. It says Huggies on it, so it's Huggies brand, but I got it at a store, either probably Walmart or Target, honestly. But I use this one still. It's so much more convenient than carrying around a giant thing of wipes. It's cuter, and you can put it on your wrist. So when you're walking around with a million things, a baby and diapers and other stuff, you can just throw it on your wrist instead of worrying about carrying it around. So definitely recommend one of these. And they're everywhere. You can get them at Walmart, you can get them at Target, and different brands, different styles, but I recommend it. So we are currently doing formula. I breastfed for a little while, but that ended up we had to end up stopping that journey. So now we're formula feed. So I do have one of these. Now I will say this, with twins, this just isn't enough. If you're going to do more than one bottle while you're out, whatever. I buy a small tub of formula typically, and if I know I'm gonna be out for a long time, I'll take that instead. This is if I'm gonna be out for a couple hours and I just wanna make sure I have enough for one bottle each, that I take this with me. And this is these you can get anywhere too. You put the amount that you want per bottle in each compartment, and you move this to the compartment, you put it over the bottle, shake out the formula, voila. You don't have to measure or anything. You've got it figured out. So for singletons, this is perfect because you've got 3 bottles in here. So you can probably go all day with just this. With twins, not so much, but still, I still have it. So I also have a million bajillion diapers. So even with one baby, you have a million bajillion. With twins, you double that. So a bunch of diapers. I will say I use Pampers brand. I have to. So I've tried Target, I have tried Publix and generic brands. My kids pee through them. They just do. And not just have to be changed more often, but pee through them onto their clothes, have to be changed. At night, they're up every 2 hours. I can't use them. They don't work. So I have to use Pampers. It's more expensive. It is so worth it though. So my diapers are Pampers. Okay, so like I said, we don't use pacifiers that much, but I got these for my baby shower. They are pacifier wipes. Now, a lot of parents, moms specifically, especially if they have more than one child, they're on their second kid, they will lick a pacifier and give it to their kid. But I recommend these if you're not like that and you want to make sure that your pacifier is good. They're gonna get dropped. They just are. There's no way to make sure that they don't. They will get dropped. They will touch something that they shouldn't have in their mouths. So these are great to have. This is Parents' Choice. I believe that is a Walmart brand. So these are Walmart brand. They have other brands of these too, but I mean, you don't need anything fancy, but no harsh chemicals, gently cleans pacifiers, bottles, cups, and teethers, so you can use them on a bunch of things that they put in their mouth. Food grade ingredients, non-toxic, and on the go clean. They're fruit flavored, which is interesting. I've never actually, like I said, we don't use pacifiers, so I haven't used these a ton, but they're in there in case. It smells like an orange. Okay. So these are important. Burp cloths. So important. You will use these for everything. So I always, when I pack my baby bag, I think about the things I'm gonna use first and most often and try to pack them in an order that makes sense. These are always at the top because you will need these. If you don't need anything else, you will use these. They will spit up. They will get something on their face. You need these. You will use them. So these are very simple. I think these are, again, I think these are from Walmart. I got these as a gift. I did not buy these myself, so I'm not sure, but super cute. This is rockets. This is stars. I also have plain white ones that I take around with me, and I got those off of Amazon for really inexpensive. But I'll try to find these and link these too. These are Walmart. Again, you can get these anywhere, but I just say burp cloths, so necessary. I always have at least 2 with me. So this top of your list is important. All right, so the next thing that I find really important is this bag. This was sold at Target, and basically this is where you put like soiled clothes that you don't want touching other things. When you're out and about, you want to keep the dirty stuff separate. So even myself, when I travel, I have a little bag that I'll put underwear, socks, anything that gets really dirty, put it in there to keep it separate from like my clean clothes, because where are you gonna put it when you're out and about? All you have is your suitcase where your clean clothes are. So I always carry one of these for myself, and so I got one for the babies, obviously. So soiled clothing goes in here. I have used this before when there was no clothing in it. If I was out and about and I had to change a diaper and there was nowhere to throw out the diaper, you can put it in here, keep it safe in here till you get home and toss it, or wash your clothes or whatever you're gonna do. So I love this. I like to have this on hand. And I got this at Target. Like I said, it's Bumpkins is the brand. This one I can link because I just saw it there the other day. I know for a fact they still have it. But this is a great thing to have with you as well. And, okay, so my kids are sick right now. They have RSV, or they did. They're recovering. That's why I've been gone for so long. They're on the mend now. They're doing much better. But I have been using, this is Zarbee's Baby Soothing Chest Rub. So it is like Vicks, only it is an all-natural brand. So it's petroleum and menthol free. It's for infants that are 2 months and older. It's eucalyptus, lavender, and beeswax. I use it the same way I use Vicks. I put it on their chest, on their back, and on their feet with socks on. And it works like a charm, and it smells exactly like Vicks. It has that like, that smell to me just feels like clean and feeling better, and so I love this. I've been using on them for like a week and a half now. All it says is to not use it on babies under 2 months old. Other than that, it's fine. And perfect. I'm almost out because, like I said, I've been using it on both babies for a week and a half, 2 weeks. But it is, I think I got it off Amazon. I think I bought it on Amazon. But you can get it at Target if they have it. It gets sold out a lot. But this is great stuff for a cold or RSV like my kids have. So I suggest or recommend it. So there are a million tiny little pockets in here, so I'm just gonna dig in. I'll show you the pockets once everything's out. But of course, you need butt paste. I mean, you have to have it. Again, this is something you cannot leave your house without. So this is, butt paste is diaper rash ointment, for anybody who doesn't know. This is Boudreaux's butt paste. This is probably one of the most popular brands that you'll see. And it's free from dyes, preservatives, talc, or parabens. It's pediatrician recommended. And this is for diaper rashes. So when your kid starts getting a little red down there, you want to make sure you put butt paste on it so that it doesn't get worse and worse and worse. But you have to have it. Can't leave your house without it. So I have this. We've been very fortunate in that area with my babies. We have not dealt with a diaper rash yet. So this is actually, I think it's been used like once, but we haven't had to use it. We've been really fortunate. But you still don't want to leave without it, because if you do have that issue, you don't want to be left without it. That's another thing you can use the Vaseline for. I've used Vaseline for diaper rashes before. I also have, and this is Hello brand. This is a brand new brand. Another like organic, natural brand. And this is teething gel. So we just started teething. I actually haven't even used this yet. I just got this. It's for 3 months and up. And it has none of the bad stuff in it. All the good stuff can be swallowed, obviously, because you're putting it on their gums. You want to make sure it's something they can swallow. I'll have to tell you guys, give you an update once I use them, because I haven't used it yet. But it's for teething. So I have this with me too, and those teethers the teething mittens, because that is the stage we are in right now. We are in teething stage. We are getting there. So, and then I have, this is Goddess Garden sunscreen. So when Kevin was little, you weren't supposed to put sunscreen on babies before 6 months old. I mean, there's a million things that are different when Kevin was a baby. I can do a video on that too. But now they say put sunscreen on your babies. So I wanted to find the most, the best sunscreen for children, because there's a reason they told you not to do it before. So they basically were saying we would rather you use a sunscreen than have your small babies get terrible sunburns, which makes sense to me because I have seen terrible sunburns on babies before. And I mean, I hate sunburn. I can't even imagine being a baby and trying to figure out what the hell's going on when your skin is burning. So this is Goddess Garden. I had Googled, looked up like the best sunscreens and for sensitive skin because my kids have very sensitive skin. This is Goddess Garden Mineral Sunscreen. It is 50 SPF. It's for babies specifically. And it's with organic aloe vera and coconut oil. It is dermatologist tested and it is water resistant for 80 minutes. I've used this a couple times. It works great. Has not affected my kids. They didn't have any outbreaks or anything. And they are sunburn free. So I do recommend this brand. Again, I got this off Amazon. I use Amazon so much because I don't get out of my house that often with the babies. Like I'm not going to run out just to buy sunscreen. So I use Amazon a lot. But I will, again, find links. So this is a great sunscreen, and you would want to have this with you too wherever you're going because you never know if you're going to be stuck outside in the sun and you got to throw some sunscreen on real quick. Next thing I have are these Boogie Wipes. I had these with Kevin too. They are made with natural saline, unscented, hypoallergenic, and alcohol-free. They are, as it sounds, they are for stuffy noses, crusty noses. It helps better than like a typical tissue for children. I don't know why I just smelled that because they're unscented and it said they are, and they're unscented, so great. Yeah, you can get these anywhere, Target or Walmart. It's a pretty popular brand. I will say somebody recommended to me recently the Nose Frida brand of like nose wipes. So I did order that. I'm gonna try those out. I will give you an update once I get them, but they haven't arrived yet. But these are great too. Nothing wrong with these, just wanted to try the other brand. Next thing I have is, ta-da! This is the Nose Frida, this little contraption here. So this is awesome. It opens up here for cleaning. When you're ready to clean it, you just take this off, rinse it out. You saline their nose, so I have the saline too in here. So these are Little Remedy saline drops. Again, have to have these. Like this is another must-have. Cannot leave your house without. You squirt a couple drops up each nostril of the baby. It loosens up all the mucus in there, and then you stick this little thing up their nose, and then you suck on this end. Now, people freak out and think it's so gross. You're not getting any boogers in your mouth. That's not how this works. They have it blocked off. Here, you won't get boogers in your mouth, I promise. But this, I've never seen something work so amazingly. Like I want to use it for myself sometime because it sucks everything out. Now, every kid's different. My kids hate this, but it's so necessary. So don't be shocked if they freak out a little bit. They're not gonna like it. Do you like things shoved up your nose? I don't know, maybe you do. But they're not gonna like it, but it's worth it. I definitely recommend the Nose Frida, and I definitely recommend, I mean, this is a must-have. No matter what, get Little Remedies saline drops. Have to have it. Okay, we're getting down to the wire. At the very bottom, I have this. I got this again for my baby shower from my mom. It's a little pouch. This is perfect. You can probably put like whatever things you think you'll need the most of in here, but this one I got from my baby shower from my mom, and it's always in the bottom of my bag. It has a thermometer, which perfect if you're out and about and you're not sure if somebody has a fever. So that's awesome. This is a Vicks thermometer. This one also came with those little papers that you put over it to keep it clean. This is for underarm, under tongue, and rectal thermometer. It's a Vicks brand, and it's great. I recommend that. The other thing I have in here is Destin diaper rash cream. So more diaper rash cream. Like I said, you can't have enough of this with you. This is a smaller thing of it that I have in this little thing. But yeah, so maximum strength, paraben free. Destin is a great brand of diaper rash cream. So I also have a pair of nail clippers, safety nail clippers for infants. And these are Johnson's hand and face wipes. So these are specifically for hands and face. So yes, you saw that correctly. I have 4 different types of wipes in my baby bag. This is for hands and face. I have the boogie wipes, I have pacifier wipes, and then I have wipes just for wiping their butt. You probably don't need all of these. But these are paraben-free, alcohol-free, and wipes away over 95% of dirt and germs. So I have those too. I will say you will use wipes so much that having like a million different kinds is not going to be bad. You'll use them. I mean, you just will. All right, we are definitely getting down to the nitty-gritty. I think I have 1 pocket left. So it's a side pocket here. And I have simple, an extra passy, and then these are teethers that I got off of Amazon. Again, they're teething. I need to have things for them to chew on. That's in there. And then I have chapstick and lipstick for myself. I must have put these in there when I went somewhere and I was like, I'm gonna have my baby bag. I'm not gonna have like a purse. But again, there's no harm in having a thing or two for yourself in your baby bag. So this is Berry and Juice Vegan Lip Gloss Seraphine Botanics. Wow, I can read. So it's a pretty color. And then this is chapstick. Can't go wrong with that either. So now let me show you, make sure it's, did I get oh, I didn't show you. Okay. So this has like a nifty pocket here in the side, in the back. Again, this is a cool thing to have. This is so when you're out and about, you have a pad to put, and just in case you didn't know, head goes here, toes goes here. That's a little silly, but it's a mat you can put on the changing table, on the ground, in the car, wherever you're gonna change them, you can lay them on this mat. And it folds up really nicely. This one is Itsy Ritzy brand. It comes with the actual, the backpack. It's the same print. And it fits in that little sneaky back pocket that I almost forgot perfectly. And then zip that. There you go. All right, so let's take a look at the inside here. Oh, see, there's so many little pockets. I have a million little socks. I don't know. I guess just in case their feet get really, 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 really cold. But a bunch of socks. So I recommend taking socks with you, that's for sure, especially if they didn't wear any leaving the house and you don't know if you're going to be in like a cold building or something. Socks, yeah, you should bring them. But that was the last thing I had in here. Looking at the inside of this thing, so this opens obviously like all the way up like a lunchbox, and it has so many compartments, which makes it so easy to separate all the things where you want them to be. So it's got 2 pockets here. It's got this little thing here to keep stuff in. Pocket here, 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 and here. On the sides, there's pockets. I mean, there is so much storage in this thing. Like you won't have enough stuff to fill all the pockets. That's how many pockets there are. It's amazing. And then it has these 2 front pockets, this gigantic pocket here, and then it has this one, which I put the water bottle for bottles in there. And then obviously this side pocket here that had like extra pacifiers in it. So this thing, and then it has this here. And I haven't quite figured out what this pocket is for, so if anybody knows, let me know. But there's like a tiny little pocket right at the top. Probably like, you again, put something small in there that you want to access. Put your keys, probably your keys or like your phone would fit in here at the very, very top. That's probably what it is. It's for your keys. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that. It's for your keys. But yeah, so this is my baby bag and I'm obsessed. I am so obsessed, and there's so many different kinds. I mean, go on the website and look. I love Itsy Ritsy. Again, I don't know if Pampers is still doing the 50% off, but it's worth a shot. You should definitely try it. I had one other thing I wanted to show. I don't breastfeed anymore. We switched to just formula, but I did breastfeed for a little while. And this, again, is Itsy Ritsy brand. Again, I think I got it at Target. And it is a nursing cover. Now, I'm all for public breastfeeding. I don't think these are necessary. I got one because I feel like there would be times where I wanted to cover up. I mean, even though I am completely not ashamed to breastfeed, I will do it in public. I knew that there would be a time or two I'd feel like it wasn't the time or place, and just deal with it. I didn't want to deal with it. Or like my in-laws, I don't know, just didn't want to like be all out in certain circumstances. So I bought this and I used it a couple times. It is true, babies don't like these. They don't. But it's cute, and it worked for when I needed it to work. If I wore like a cute, you know, it works as like a scarf. Honestly, it does. It looks like a scarf if you're wearing like black or white, or I don't know, I'm not a fashion guru, but it does work as a scarf if you want to use it as a scarf. If not, it's easy to slip over, and it's a really cozy, soft material. So I recommend this for breastfeeding mamas who want to have some kind of cute cover. It's Itsy Ritsy again. And then the other breastfeeding thing I had was I invested in some really good nipple cream, because that's the worst, having those cracked nipples, those painful nipples. So this is Earth Mama Organic Nipple Butter. Works super well, and it's got a weird consistency, I won't lie. But it's great, and it's organic. I mean, it's not gonna hurt babies, and it moisturizes dry skin, so you can use it on your nipples, you can use it on your hands, anywhere that you want to be soft. And it is non-HGMO, and there's no need to wash it off before nursing because it is completely organic and fine for a baby to ingest. So this is perfect. I recommend this. It was expensive for the little bottle of it, but worth it. So I recommend the Earth Mama Nipple Butter. And I think that's about all I have for my baby bag. Taking it all out, I realized I have a lot more stuff than I even thought. But I will say I wouldn't remove anything. I think all of it is necessary. You don't want to be in a situation where you're out and about and you need something and you don't have it. I prefer to be over-prepared, so I like to have everything with me. The only thing that I would maybe add is Tylenol. I know some people don't use it. I don't use it often. But if they're for some reason spiked like a crazy fever, or we're in pain for some reason, then I would give some Tylenol once they're 2 months old, or your pediatrician tells you you can. Under 2 months old, don't give them Tylenol. But yeah, that I would maybe add some of that just in case. But I didn't have that in here now, and I haven't needed it. So some of this stuff, I mean, I would have it because if you need it, you need it. But I haven't had a need for it so far. But that's my baby bag, and I love it. So if you have any questions or you want to know more, I'm going to try and link as many of these products as I can. Remember where they're from and stuff like that, so that if people are interested, they can go ahead and get them for themselves. So thank you for joining me on this video, and I hope to have much more content for you guys now that the babies are feeling better. I'm going to try and make some more videos. So thank you for sitting through this whole thing. I hope I was able to help somebody. I'll see you next time.